what I hear. It's the sound of progress. I always run into this. It's getting better. Oh, oh.
I didn't know I'd be raw bullshit, but I'm a really sensitive person.
I can see their shadows outside my window in the leaves of my tree. That's right.
I was like, those are essential needs. But you weren't there emotionally for me. When I lost my kid, when I nearly killed myself twice, you were not there.
Yeah. As someone, I mean, we've all shared our stories, and it seems like we all have that shared experience of our biological father not, or not being there for whatever reason that may be, and then some of us haven't dealt with having a village that was supposed to come in and support the single mother and all of that. You're so young. And one of the things that we humans, especially as Black folk, run up against is that we're supposed to have it all figured out at one time. That once we heal something, everything's supposed to be healed. There's no more work to do, which can seem daunting. But I will say, I'm a decade older than you. And I have been, in and out of therapy for at least the past decade as well. It's a learning experience. Everything doesn't come so easily. Everything doesn't come so fast. There are going to be some things that, you're working on healing that it may not, whatever you're doing, it may not show you that fruit for a long time. So just stick with that, because from what I'm hearing is that you went through all of that, and following that, you've grown to have empathy for others. You've grown to be compassionate to young men around you. You have seen that I don't want to perpetuate the things that I don't deem positive. So for me, looking out as an outsider looking in, you're on the right path. Just keep doing what you're doing. And for me as well, I'm a person that I just cried on here. I don't like to cry in front of people. Okay, that is my therapist. But even
I be crying, Coco.
I'm proud of myself. Okay,
I be crying, Coco. I be crying.
But it takes some time to get used to. I'm still getting used to crying and bearing my soul to individuals that I don't pay. But just stick with it. I think that you're on the right path. I think that I would love to see more men like you that would go through these experiences and say, you know what? I don't want to perpetuate that. I want to be better. The cycle stops with me. And I think your story kind of highlights that we kind of need to get back more so to villages, because, damn, where was your village? Where were people that got this? It's I think so many of our children are out here dealing with absentee or deceased parents at a very, very young age. And even though they're different, and kind of outcome of a child having that emotional void of a parent. And I think when we see that, I would love to see more men say, you know what, it's time for us to step in and time for us to show up for these young children. Because nobody asked what you went through. You didn't ask for that. That is not something that you deserve to have gone through. But for you to have experienced that, and on the other end of that say, the cycle stops with me, that takes a lot of courage, a lot of energy that a lot of people don't even want to deal with. So the journey is long, it's rough. There are going to be days where it's I wish it was over. I wish I didn't have to go through this. I wish I didn't have to feel this way or do all this work. For me, it's look, I didn't have to be here. And my parents, y'all fucked me over. Why don't you do the work? But I come back to they can't do the work.
And I said,
so, yeah, go ahead.
So Coco, Tammy just said something. She said, I hope I'm saying your pronouns right, ma'am. He's changing a lot of kids' lives. I want to add to that, because what I believe he's doing is he's talking to the little boy that is screaming out in him. That scream that he used to let out, he felt like he wasn't heard. That wasn't you as an adult. That was you as a child. And I think that when you deal with these little boys and you are caring for them and you are listening to them, you are giving them exactly what you didn't get and what you still don't get as an adult. And I want you to know that that's okay. Sometimes that as adults, we do have to scream out and let out emotions for the inner child in us. Because there's a part of us as children that didn't get the love that we deserved. And it comes out in different ways. I believe, and I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, psych majoring. I believe what it was you screaming, was saying, listen to me. As a boy, why aren't you hearing what I'm saying? Why aren't you paying attention to me? Why am I being treated like this when all I want to do is go outside and play in the mud and play football with my friends? But I got to have all these responsibilities as a boy. And so I understand that. The psychology, that's why I said you didn't have a secure attachment, because right now, the way you're talking about your mom, there's no secure attachment there. There was no relationship as mother and son there. It was always mother and other adult, or mother or significant other. It was never mother and son. Never was. And I understand that. That's hard to deal with as a child, and then you grow up and you don't even know how to function in a relationship with other people. You can't even socialize right. That's a lot. That is heartbreaking. That is soul breaking. It breaks a lot of things in you that should have been built up so that you could be a person in society that can function. And I'm so proud of you for saying that this will not break me. And then reaching out to other little boys and saying, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I don't know if you heard that recently. Hell, I don't know if you heard that ever, but I am so fucking proud of you. I am. Because that takes a lot of strength. That takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of wherewithal within yourself to say, I'm not doing this. As Coco said, this stops here with me. I'm not letting these little boys experience the same thing that I've experienced. Even while going through what you're going through, you said, no, enough is enough. And I'm so proud of you, honey.
Yeah. I want to add to that, like, a thing that could help with your healing process as you, like, deal with all these complicated emotions is to actually, like, mentor some boys. Like, actually, like, take them out and talk to them. Like, join a mentor program, it helps tremendously. Like, I specifically am the guy that grew up with the village. Like, so that's actually why I'm in education, and majority of my work is with children for like the last 15 years. I'm currently 34, and I am a huge child advocate. And I am able to do all of that because all the self-reflection and everything that I have, like, I've gone through on my own, as well as how I've been raised by my mom and my dad and the people that have been just around. And parents fall short all the time. And it takes a village to pick that up. And you can be part of that village. And I feel like that will really help you a lot as a person.
Yeah. It's that, like, we have to pull these pieces together because we had parents that couldn't care less about that. I just thank God for my mother. And I say to myself often when I'm seeing people around my age lose their parents, what am I going to do when my mom passes? Because outside of my husband, that's the next person that I know without a shadow of a doubt is going to have my mom. And it was time with my father. I'm the child that never had any grief. My sister was by his wife. Never gave up. And I'm so like, oh, I really want to go to this school, but I need extra money. And for him to tell me, I don't have, you're going to have to figure that out. But they want to take it to the graduation after I put myself through college. So then he can say that I have a daughter that went home. It was the first thing ever to deal with. And then my first year of marrying my husband, I had to remember that my husband wasn't my father. Because I would get upset with him or him is doing little things that blow up on him, and he's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I did. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that I was doing anything. But it was because that was the only man that I could talk to in the way that I needed to talk to my father. Yeah. When I finally built up the courage to not communicate with my father, and I told them this earlier, he told me to have a good life. God bless you, life, because you're not going to bully me. All because I told him that my ex-stepbrother tried to proposition me, and I don't want to deal with this person in my life. And then you decided to still deal with this person that your biological daughter just told you about a week ago. And you said I'm bullying, telling you who you can and can't talk to. So yeah, I don't need you in my life. And now you're trying to use my husband that my husband's not going to do. My husband is not that kind of man that's going to be like, Ariel, you need to talk to your dad. Because my husband father like that. Where his put his stepkids on the wall and he's seen no pictures of his brother, his sister, but he seen these stepchildren on his father's wall. So you were barking up the wrong tree, thinking that my husband was going to be on your side. And it's sad that we have to go through that, and that some of these men do not understand the hurt and the pain that they're causing their children at such an early age, and how it goes all the way into their adulthood. It doesn't fall off after we turn 18 and say, well, I don't have to worry about him no more because I don't need him no more. I'm grown now. No. Now it's worse. Because now we're looking at people thinking that they're going to be just like our father or just like the mother that wasn't there. So walk around with all of these walls up. I want to cry so bad, but I've cried so many days. Listen to me lie to me time after time, or try to gaslight me into believing that my relationship with him was the same relationship my sister had when I knew for a fact it wasn't. Y'all got inside jokes. Y'all go on little walks together. Y'all go out to eat. You don't even want to talk to me. I gotta call you for me to even know if you're still alive. And then you put all this responsibility.
What's my favorite color?
Right.
Well, that's not a fair question to ask, because children's favorite color changes all the time.
Right.
That's a fair question. Do you even care enough to know?
Maybe the secondary.
No, it's a big question. Right. For me, because do you care enough to know that I don't have one favorite color? I got 3.
Right.
I got 4, so we
So
out.
do you know that?
Right.
I got 2.
That's important to me. You are listening to what's my favorite movie?
No idea. They have no idea.
It's been the same since I was 16 years
My
old.
dad told me,
It's been the same.
he said, you're always serious. I said, no, I'm just serious when I get over here.
You were protecting yourself. You were protecting yourself.
Exactly.
And I understand that. I understand that. That's ridiculous. I got pissed right now. I couldn't have been your sister. Cause, excuse me?
Oh, me to stop
Okay.
talking to other. She was like, you to start
I
talking.
just want to say one thing. Is like I appreciate you guys. What you guys said earlier. I heard everything, even though I'm doing the things for work. I just want to say this is that like mentoring boys have always been like a second nature.
I really think that y'all are overreaching. We are talking about children who were raised by grandparents who came through the Great Depression and were surviving Jim Crow.
I will crack you. Okay? I'm all gonna be, and they move.
Honestly, all of our parents were just trying to survive, to live. I think Black people all the way around need to cut themselves.
I I don't really have anybody to talk to. To be like, you have these conversations, and you just like.
The Black community needs to cut itself a break.
To be a parent, y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me because I'm gonna be floating around here. Be floating around here. Like people say, I want this. I'm like, it's done. It's done. You know what I'm saying? It's done. Like, ain't no questions to be had. And like what compounds the trauma for me, anyways, is that like I got family members that live 2 to 8 blocks away from me my entire life. From middle school to college, my cousins live 2 blocks behind my mother's house, and my uncle, who has like 9 of my cousins, live 8 blocks away. We never had interactions until I forced the interaction of us spending time together. Like I would come over and be around, and then when I started realizing it's like I shouldn't have to force me to be around y'all for me to be considered family. I shouldn't have. And you guys have completely showed us on a consistent portion that y'all don't recognize me as family. Because even when they got married earlier this year, I got the invitation maybe a month before the wedding. And that's a blatant outlier to say, okay, cool, we don't want you to really come, but we don't want to feel guilty for anybody saying that we need to send you an invite. Right. And I'm just like, don't worry about it. It's cool. It's my turn. You wish it was there. You wish it was there.
Listen, I got your back. I got your back on this. Keep that same. I just want you to keep that same energy, sweetheart.
I think the sad reality is, especially, you have to, and somebody mentioned this earlier, you have to consider with your parents and with your family that they are people first. And I think I had a very sad realization when I started to get some really amazing things that, I was like that. I was like, I'm ready. Okay, once it pop off for me, you catch me on the other side. And I was really clear that they would still want to be a part, and they still did, because it was the priority. Being around to be there for me, not only through the pitfalls but through the triumphs, wasn't a priority for them. Like even with my dad, I did not know that what I'm doing now, he always wanted to do. That should have been that moment where it was like, okay, it's a full circle moment. Let's bond on that. And it didn't happen. And I think for a lot of us, what we have to start thinking about our mental health life is, it's like food. If your parents don't have food or water to give you, you don't just give up on food and water because you need it to live. Like, you don't just say, well, they didn't have to give to me, I'm going to starve to death. You go and you figure out how to get food and how to get water in order to survive. You have to think of your mental health in the same way. Like, they didn't have it. What else do I do? Because honestly, especially when you're dealing with parents who are selfish or who have had some level of trauma, they honestly not going to care to see you starve. They're not going to care to see you starve spiritually, mentally, sometimes physically. They are not going to care. And I think for a lot of us, it takes some unpacking, and it's very hard to come to that realization. But once you do and you start dealing with, okay, this is why I am the way I am. And I think it was so beautiful earlier that a lot of y'all were saying that you noticed some of those things and you actively start, okay, I'm going to do this different. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to be this way. Every single day, I'm doing something different. I'm doing something new. I'm changing this. I'm mentoring in this way. I'm helping I'm making a village in this way that I didn't have. I think that that's a beautiful revelation to have, because of the fact that even though your parents didn't give it to you, now you're giving it to someone else. And just like I said earlier, just like that trauma can be passed on, that love can be passed on too. So once you realize that maybe I haven't impacted, hundreds of kids, but I've impacted 3. If those 3 kids have 3 kids, and those 3 kids have 3 kids, like now you literally impacted generations who have love from you, experience passion from you, that wouldn't have ever other experience that. And now you think, because I don't want him to get big headed. But
let him get big headed, sis.
no,
He got you. Wait. He got you. He already big headed. He got you.
anyway.
But now what?
But a lot like the impact that it had having someone at a very, very, I have to mention.
You're breaking in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
you're breaking out.
But it was breaking up.
Okay, I have to mention that I met my husband when I was like 11, 12 years old. So when I met him, I was very, very young, super impressionable. We were the same age, but I was very young, very impressionable. But the fact that he was intentional, even from that point, it made such a difference for me, because being a teenage girl, dealing with father issues, and having someone love you without ill intent, and having someone love you not because they want something from you physically or, for whatever reason, having that changed the entire course of my life and the course of other people's lives who experienced me. Because once I understood that it is possible for somebody to love me, it's not anything wrong with me. Whatever is going on with my dad, that's him. It don't have nothing to do with me, because this person knows how to love me. This person knows how to have the experience of me. That changed the course of my life. Imagine the impact that you are having because of the fact that there are kids who can't get that from their parents, and they're getting that love from you now.
Mm-hmm. As a poly person, right? I have a village of my own, and in relationship, right? So the kids are always going to be taken care of. Hell, 2 of the kids are named after my son. My son's name is Cayenne. I have there's a little girl, and her name is Kai. She's just spelled different. And I have a little boy named Kai. It's just spelled different. This is the village I created in my own space, right? I did have a village. I lived in a trailer park. I lived in a trailer park until I was 4. And when I could go to this person's house or this person's house or this person's house and have a great time, I still call them aunties. When I go home, I go see my aunties. So that was my village. It was just that my parents were in the military and emotionally unavailable. I had to tell my mom a week and a half ago. She wanted me to go into the military. And she didn't understand why I told her no. But I had to tell her a week and a half ago, the person that recruited me SA'd me. And that broke her. And I'm saying, I said, this is why I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. Because if this is what I got to look forward to, then why? Unknown?
Hello? Who's calling? I see. Now is not a good time. Is there another time that you can call me outside of business hours, or no? Let's see. You're in California, so around about that's too late for your time. I tell you what. Go ahead. I don't really have one, and the reason why I don't is because it's just me. I don't have a board of directors without a board that's been my experience. Well, I've tried to do about 14 businesses. And I always run into the same thing, either no money or, I have no investors. I don't have any board members. It's just me doing all of the work. And I've even had other people who were like customers who tried to take advantage of me, tried to sue me, tried to say that I didn't deliver on the services that I promised to deliver. And the last business I started was a nonprofit, and I didn't get any customers. And according to my business, there are no young people who need help being creative. They don't need, if they're going to dance school, they don't need anyone to underwrite or tights or anything. They don't need anything. So I use the money that I have for the nonprofit just to plant trees through the Arbor Association. So, and that's it. I'm trying to dissolve the nonprofit right now because I don't know how it works, but I know just for me, just filing my license, getting a surety bond, doing all of these things, and it's been very unsuccessful. It's something about me, I think. I have a YouTube channel, and I've had this channel for years and years and years and years, and I'm saying over 10 years, and I have 400 subscribers. That's it. And I work remotely for Google. If just the people that I was doing meetings with and stuff like that would subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would have thousands of subscribers. So it's something about. Now, I will say, whenever I'm in person with people, it seems to be more of an impact, but I don't like being in person with people. That's why I work remotely. I don't like being face to face with people or anything like that. I like keeping a distance. And it seems like, so it may be my own spiritual thing. There's probably something spiritual happening with me, but people want to be around me. I don't want to be around people. And it's just my own personal thing because I was raised in a cult. So I don't really, so I don't really trust people to get really close to me. I don't have a ruler or a measure to be able to tell if a person is trustworthy or not, or if they're trying to manipulate me or deceive me or something like that. So just for my own personal safety, I like to keep a distance because I know that I can't protect myself in that way, and there's nobody else to protect me in that way. So that's my situation. So I'm probably not a good candidate for business, but I've tried, and unfortunately, most of the people that I knew in the cult, they're all dead now. My age, they committed suicide, drug overdoses, murders, all kinds of things. And I'm just like, well, maybe I should just be happy that I'm still here. I just do not. I just really have a wall up to protect myself, because of my background, and I'm still alive because of it. I don't have any drug situations. I haven't had any police situations. So this is what I'm doing. But I saw the ad, and I was like, well, shoot, maybe I should do that. But, everything isn't for everybody. And, I have a pretty good life, and maybe I shouldn't rock the boat. But, Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm available anytime. Like I said, I work remotely. So, like, even when you called at first, I was like, oh, well, I should probably keep working. But then I said, well, I can talk to you. I work from home. I can do whatever I want. So, yeah, anytime that she calls is fine. This is the perfect number that she can reach me at. And I'll just wait to see what she says. And I got to tell you, I've talked to psychologists, counselors, preachers, deacons, priests, nuns, and they're just like, wow, I'm surprised you're still here, you know. And because the reason why I'm still here is because there is a spiritual world. I do get a lot of help, believe you me, and I know it. And so, but where I fit in all of that, I have no idea. I have no idea. So. So I'd love to talk to her and see what she says. Mhm. Okay. Fine with me. Okay, thank you. Have a great weekend. Okay. You too. Bye. You all right? Mm. noisy calendar. He's crazy. Lord, Kevin, what you think, Mama? Oh, goodness gracious, can you just add into the noise? Huh? Okay, let's see what I can do. Oh my God. Hey, Greg, this is Coletha. How you doing? You are not going to believe this, but I think I found the title. It has your signature on it. Yes. And that's what I thought. I'm like, well, what is it that I'm supposed to do? Am I well, that's what I thought. So I don't know why they're saying this in New Mexico, or maybe they won't say anything. But I wanted I just wanted to make sure that you didn't do anything because I do have the title. Okay. Oh, no. Keep. Oh, well, I'll take the extra key, but keep the money. Greg, I know that you think that I'm a psycho, but I really do care about you, and I really thank you for everything. And I'm trying not to bother you. No, I'm not. I'm trying to get the tags for it. So, okay, yes, and to get the plates. So I don't have Washington State plates anymore. So I'm on my way to the DMV now. Back to the DMV. No. Okay. So they just want to see it. That's what they like. If you go to get when I got my license, I just had to give them just, my old license, my social security card, that type of thing, proof of address. Yeah. Man, enjoying my life. No, I'm in the city. I'm in Albuquerque, but I do drive up to Santa Fe and the Santa Rosas and down to the space port. We have the space. No, sir, because I don't like no caves and stuff. That has not changed. I'm still not hiking. I don't do trails. I don't do any of that stuff. But I did do the tramway, and last week we had the 50th anniversary of the Balloon Festival. And I was all up in there. That's my kind of thing. So, yeah. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Bye. We won't call me today. DMV. I'll try this again. C'est croissant. Coffee. So let me put this on my calendar before I forget. Okay, so let's go here. Calendar. We're gonna go in just a minute mode. Hold on. Lord Jesus. You gonna get in trouble. You gonna get in trouble. That ain't none of your business. See, I need to put that in a safety deposit box. That's what I'm thinking. I think this is gonna go on all day. Shit. I knew that day was similar. October 19, 9 to noon, and this is okay. This is Monday. No. I need glasses.
What is this on my carpet, Mo? What is this? What's that crunching I hear? What is that? Who is that crunching? Is that you, Mel? What is that, Mo? What you eating, Mo? Mo, what you eating, Mo? Is that your food? Is that your food? Is that your food? Huh?
Okay. Calendar management. Back to calendar. Mail, news, finance, sports, lifestyle, weather, shopping. I need to do it on my Outlook, I think. It was through it was through, oh my god, I can't even remember. This is my first Apple phone. And this is my upgrade. It's a big difference, huh? Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Oh, let's see. Okay, so TikTok. Okay. I'll tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Oh shit. They only allow me to choose one. So we're going to do data science, yeah?
You all right now? Yeah, I got some food.
Okay. 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 So I'm gonna do 4 uploads for this, and I still gotta do my calendar, and I still gotta go over to the DMV. Okay.